Prince Harry. I'm confused. The UK or Ukraine? Prince Harry clearly thinks the latter is safer. I'm Nana Akua. This is GBN Royal. Prince Harry left the UK supposedly searching for privacy, something that he clearly didn't want because he and his wife then went on to spill their guts on self-made billionaire Oprah Winfrey's chat show. She is arguably the most famous host in the world, so he could talk down his own family and allow an accusation of racism to be levied against them, which I should imagine didn't help their safety much either.
The Prince and his wife. We want privacy! We want privacy! Thanks for having us on the show.
It's so awesome to be here. It's great.
So let me start with you, Sam. You've lived a life with the royal family, you've had everything handed to you, but you say your life has been hard, and now you've written all about it in your new book, Whinge.
Then he went on and wrote a whinge fest, spare or where he whinged about his family again and again and again. We got to hear about his frostbitten penis and 8-hour cream. He went on about drugs he'd taken, which was somewhat unwise if he wants to stay in the US, and he revealed his kill count, which massively compromised his safety and that of his family. And aside from all the libel cases he has or had on the boil, who knows where we are with all of that, he's currently in a legal battle with the Home Office because he wants the same high-level security he had as a working member of the royal family, which is paid for by muggins here, even though he has made it clear that he hates the UK. The reason? He believes he is not safe in this country. Yet he's been on faux royal tours to arguably two of the most dangerous places in the world, scam capital Nigeria and drug capital Colombia. On one of those visits, his wife Meghan waited for him in Heathrow Airport because the UK is apparently too dangerous. She didn't want to step out. No sooner had Harry finished court proceedings regarding his case for royal protection and the risk he believed his family face if they were to come to the UK, he hot-footed it to a war zone, Ukraine, where tanks, drones, ballistic missiles are being fired at will on a daily basis. So I ask again, the UK or Ukraine? Which one is safer? It doesn't take a genius, does it? Yeah, he went to see wounded soldiers, frankly, in my view, a very dangerous PR exercise, endangering not only him, but those tasked with ensuring his safety. Seriously.
Using the internet without a VPN, a virtual private network, is a bit like taking to the road without car insurance. All it takes is one unlucky moment to cost you a lot of cash. This video's sponsor is Private Internet Access. They are the VPN to help keep you safe. Click the link in the description below to find out why over 30 million people have downloaded PIA to protect themselves online. A virtual private network is an app that hides your IP address and helps keep your data private. When you're browsing the internet at home, you give up a large amount of data to businesses, to shops, and indeed to social media giants too. Hackers have the ability to steal your personal data with ease, including sensitive information such as passwords, keystrokes, and even your personal photos. Private Internet Access helps protect your personal data by encrypting your internet connection to keep your data out of the hands of cybercriminals. And it's not just hackers either to be concerned about. Information can be censored too. When Canada passed their C-18 bill, social media giants decided to ban news content on their platforms. But PIA can protect your ability to consume the news and content you love. Private Internet Access is available for Windows users, Mac OS, Android, Linux, iOS, and you can use one PIA subscription to protect an unlimited amount of devices. And we've got a huge GB News discount for you too. Click the link in this video's description and you'll get a massive 83% off PIA. That's under £2 a month, the price of a coffee, and you'll get an extra 4 months completely free on top. Also, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee too. Visit piavpn.com/GB News to start protecting yourself digitally today.
In the meantime, his wife Meghan Markle is pursuing yet more vacuous offerings like her word salad of a podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder. More like Confessions of a Gold Digger. No, I'm sure she married Harry for all the right reasons. The opening gambit of the podcast contains phrases like, "Is your bucket feeling depleted? Perhaps you're thinking about how exactly you might reorg yourself. Or maybe you're taking stock in your actual stock." Utter nonsense. Maybe that last one refers to one of her non-concoctions on the other utterly pointless offering, her series With Love Meghan on Netflix. Who knows? Who cares? These two have so much money. I wish they would do what they said they would do and go away and get the privacy that they seek. I know you're probably going to respond with, well, don't give them the oxygen of publicity. I hear you. I would love to leave it there. But sadly, their own PR machine and the Sussex squad would kick in and you would have just a one-sided view. I can't allow that. Plus, writing this is so much fun. The way I see it is these two need to be exposed for their absolute hypocrisy. And whilst they may get the exposure they seek, given what most people are saying about them and the stories coming out about their behaviour, I hardly think it's a good thing. Do you? This is a bit of a juxtaposition here, isn't it? He's having a court case about security because it's so dangerous in the United Kingdom. It's dangerous. Yet he's just gone into the middle of a war zone in Ukraine.
He has. Obviously, he was in the capital. Is it Lviv? I think I'm hopefully saying that correctly. And he has been asked to visit this centre before. I think is it the centre where they're putting prosthetics on people who've been wounded from this war. We saw Prince Harry with one of the children that's been very badly burnt, a bystander within the war. So, I think this sort of harks back to the work that his mother did a good few years ago. I remember we saw that famous picture of Diana with the girl in Africa that had been injured from warfare there, and I think she had lost limbs. So this is very much in Harry's heart. Harry has been at the forefront of this kind of work for a long time prior to his wedding. When I was at the wedding, I saw a lot of people coming to the wedding without limbs, and he's had that in his mind for a long time. So to be asked to go and be there for these people, yes, he's in England, he's doing the court case, and there was an opportunity for him to go from here, quietly visit and get out before anybody knew that he was there.
No, Jack, he said it's too dangerous in the UK, yet he's gone to a war zone. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And he's actually in court fighting his own security, but yet he's okay to travel there, where there are drones, missiles and everything.
So I think what we're missing is what he's fighting is he's no, not quite. I think he's fighting to have the protection for his family, and I can completely understand it. He is a member of the royal family. He has had that royal family protection taken away from him. So all he's doing is fighting for, his royal protection rights that he felt that he should have. I mean, we've seen countless prime ministers in England that are in power for about 5 minutes, no names mentioned, and yet they have protection for the rest of their lives. So I don't think he's asking anything unusual in England.
No, being political is different, isn't it? Like if you're a politician, an actual proper politician doing actual political stuff, then, you've made policy changes that could affect people's lives, then you probably are slightly at risk, and we've seen what's happened. But as far as I can remember, nobody's hurt anybody in the royal family, so I don't see what his problem is. He's gone to Ukraine.
Yeah, no family members have been blown up in boats in Ireland. So things have happened to royal family members.
Yeah, but he could get blown up in Ukraine then. So if he's going on about his protection, why has he gone there?
He does have protection that he pays for, but what he's fighting for in England, he can pay for his own. No issue with that. We all in agreement. But I think that the problem is he's just fighting for what his family all have anyway, and that's I think why we don't see his family being brought over to England.
Sorry, Charlie.
No, but the working royal term.
All right. Well, Jack Stooks and Nana Akua, thank you very much.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe